Hello everyone, welcome back to another FTI Talks Tech. I am Jason Goyette, and of course I am the owner of Future Tech Ideas. I will be talking to you today about virus programs, which one to use, which one I recommend, and also some other things about viruses and virus removal software and programs. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay everyone, like I said, we will be talking about which virus programs to use, and actually the virus programs, yes, I do use programs, which is two, is Microsoft Security Essentials and Malwarebytes. Now you're probably saying, Jason, why do you use two programs? Wouldn't one be enough? And yes, one would be enough. Microsoft Security Essentials actually does take care of most of all the viruses and malware that you do get. But some people are cautious and do like to take that extra step. And I do recommend Malwarebytes. Later on we'll go ahead and get into the computer and I'll show you how to do all that. But the reason why I do that is just sometimes Microsoft Security Essentials does miss some things, but it's very rarely they do that. So I do recommend Microsoft Security Essentials. You can download that, which I'll show you later on, and it's all free. Basically, that's what I use. I do not install Malwarebytes and keep it on my computer. I basically just install it in the downloads folder and then run it from there. And then when I'm done running it, I can take it off there because I only run it like once a week. So you don't always have to, install everything and keep it on there forever. You always can just, run it and then download it, or run it and then delete it and have it off your computer. That way it doesn't take up all the space. But like I said, I do keep Microsoft Security Essentials at all times on my computer. I do not delete it like I do Malwarebytes. I do not take it off and then re-download it. But that's the virus removal program that I use constantly, which is Microsoft Security Essentials. Now the big thing I do recommend is you update constantly. They're constantly pushing out updates for Malwarebytes and Microsoft Security Essentials, so make sure every time you log on, if you haven't been on in a while, make sure you update each virus program that you do have, because those hackers, those viruses, they like to get in and try to figure out ways, so they got to keep updating the system on figuring out, okay, well this guy's trying to get in and this is how he's doing it, this is a new way, so we got to develop a code or a program or whatever that kind of stops that from doing that. So that's why you need to update all the time, is because they're always trying to figure out a way to get in, and so that's why they're always updating. And basically, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go on the computer and I'm going to show you how to download Malwarebytes and also Microsoft Security Essentials, and we'll also do a scan on the computer for you as well. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Alrighty, hello there guys. I'm over here at my computer. I went ahead and downloaded Malwarebytes antimalware, which is I've already had downloaded because I was planning on doing a scan today. I also have Microsoft Security Essentials too, which I always have that downloaded on my computer, as you can see here. So basically what you need to do is open up your browser. I'm going to go ahead and open up Google Chrome. Wait for it to load here. Here it is. Okay. Now what I want you to do is go to www.cnet.com. Alright, now that you're at CNET, go to Downloads. Click on Downloads. And make sure you choose your right operating system. They have Mac and Windows software to download. So go ahead, and I'm on Windows, so I'm going to go ahead and click Windows. Okay, now that your page has loaded and you're here at the download section in CNET, on the right hand side you'll see Avast, you'll see AVG, and you'll see Malwarebytes antimalware. You'll also see several other programs. Go ahead and click on Malwarebytes antimalware. Now you can try out one of these other antiviruses if you'd like, but I just like antimalware. I've tried all these out. I tried Avast and AVG. I also tried Spybot Search and Destroy. Which sometimes they have a lot of other options and requests for you, which are kind of a waste of time, and I don't like to have a bunch of stuff. I just like to have the program and that's it. Go ahead and say download now. Click on that. Well, not say it, but you know what I mean. Click on it. Editor's choice of April 2009. Let's see that. Wow, that's cool. Okay, once it's downloading, got a message on Skype there. Alright, now once it's downloaded, or beginning to download, you'll be redirected to this download page here. And eventually you'll see on the bottom left hand corner a Windows pop up and say it's starting to download. There it goes right there. Go ahead and click on this little drop down menu and click open when done. Okay, now that it is actually downloaded, now we can close out of the browser, exit out of here, and we could go ahead and click run. Now I've already had this installed, so basically what you'll see after you run the program, you'll see in your downloads folder, go to my documents. I'm running Windows XP, it may be different to navigate, so after it's done running and you go to the install setup, like I said, you just go to documents and in your downloads folder right here, double click on downloads. Whoops, sorry about that. There you'll find two folders. You'll find a malware bytes folder, and then you'll also find the run setup program. And there you go. As you can see, there's the malware bytes. Any malware. There is a MB setup, which I already did. And then here's the other one that I just done just now. Actually, you can see there the date created. You can go ahead and run that. If you want to, it basically just installs it on your computer. After the install, now you will see an icon right here that says malware bytes, right? Okay, now double click on that. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, once malware bytes opens up, you will get a screen that looks exactly like this. And you'll see where it says scanner protection updates. Make sure you go to updates and update that, and make sure it's the latest update. That way you have the latest update. You could do a quick scan, or you can do the full scan. The quick scan basically scans all of the basic files. It doesn't go in depth, and it doesn't do a full scan, which you really want to do. And that way you can get rid of all the malware. Basically, you go to perform full scan, and that'll take a while, but you'll be able to scan in depth your hard drive and everything. Hit the scan and it'll scan your computer. This takes forever, so I'm not going to do that. But once it's done, if it finds anything, it'll let you know, and you'll be able to remove that. And then once you remove it, you'll find it in the quarantine. Now, as you can see, I have no items in quarantine. And basically, it'll say you can delete the virus, you can delete all, you can restore all. So yeah, basically that's what that's for. You just go ahead and do the scans, like I said, do them once a week. That's what I do, and it works pretty well, especially if you have Windows Microsoft Security Essentials, which I'm actually going to be showing you guys here. So let's go ahead and get into it. Open up your browser again. I want you to go to Microsoft.com. At Microsoft.com, go ahead and go to downloads. Okay, click on downloads. It'll say all Windows downloads, free downloads. It doesn't matter, just click on any download. Just click on free downloads. You can also go to Microsoft Security Essentials on the right hand side, and it'll also bring you to that page, which I did not do, but that's okay. Alright, now let's open up all the download section here. We got free downloads, we got themes, we got wallpaper, personalize your gallery, we got Windows Media Player, Windows Movie Maker, which I recommend getting as well if you do not have those. And there you'll see protect and strengthen your PC. Now you want to go right here to Microsoft Security Essentials and click on that. But like I said, you can also choose the other option where it asks you in the download when you click on it. Okay, then click download. Like I said, after the download, it'll go into all those little boxes where it says run, and then once you basically run the download, it'll put the files on your computer. Then you will have installed Microsoft Security Essentials. Then go ahead and open that up as well.
You can right click, or you can go to start menu, or you can actually go down over here to a little green box. You may see a red box with an X on it. That's because you have not started the scan yet. So make sure you go there and you hit open, or you just double click on Microsoft Security Essentials. Alright guys, now that Microsoft Security Essentials is open, you'll probably see this all red. You'll have a red screen and red boxes and maybe a red X or a white X. That's because basically you have not done your scan yet. And go ahead and go to updates. Click on updates and update. Make sure you update that. And after updating, then go back to home or whatever, and you could do a quick or full scan. Now, if you're just starting, I recommend doing a full scan. But if you do not have the time in all of these virus scanners and programs, if you do not have the time, then do a quick scan, because quick scan takes a lot less time, hence the name quick. The full will take a lot longer, and yeah, so go ahead and just do a quick scan, and it'll find viruses on your computer, and you have the option to remove them. Alrighty guys, thank you guys for watching this FTI Talks Tech. I am the owner of Future Tech Ideas, Jason Goyette. Like I said, if you do not have a virus scanner on your computer now, I recommend Microsoft Security Essentials. But if you also want another one, I recommend Malware Bytes. That's just a backup or a precaution to Microsoft Security Essentials, because Microsoft Security Essentials basically covers everything that Malware Bytes does and more. But sometimes it's known to miss a few steps, so it's always good to have a secondary security scanner or virus scanner. And like I said, I don't keep it on my computer at all times, so I like to just keep it in the download folder and run it from there. But in this case, I downloaded it straight to the desktop. But I'm going to be uninstalling that after I do my security scan for tonight. I like to do them at nighttime. After I'm done with the computer, done doing stuff, I run the scanners, and it basically wipes everything out, like whatever's on there, which it never catches anything, because Microsoft Security Essentials, like I said, always takes care of that for me. But there's just a small percentage of the Microsoft Security Essentials that it does not cover. Like sometimes if you don't update it, it'll miss something, and you go ahead and try to download something else, and it adds more stuff to it, and it just keeps building up. So make sure you have the latest update for your virus scanners. All these virus scanners I mentioned will be in the links below. I'll even include AVG link for you guys to download, and also AVG, what is the other one? Avast, sorry about that. I'll also include that just in case you want to check it out, and it'll be a lot easier for you to just click on the link instead of going to the website and blah 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 blah. So if you're watching this video, hopefully you guys like, comment, and share. Once again, I am Future Tech Ideas owner, Jason Goyette. And hopefully you guys have a good day, good night, or a good morning, wherever you guys are in the world. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
The reason why I do that is just sometimes Microsoft Security Essentials does miss some things, but it's very rarely they do that. So I do recommend Microsoft Security Essentials. You can download that, which I'll show you later on. And it's all free. Basically, that's what I use. I do not install Malware Bytes and keep it on my computer. I basically just install it. And why do you use two programs? Wouldn't one be enough? And yes, one would be enough. Microsoft Security Essentials actually does take care of most of all the viruses and malware that you do get. But some people are cautious and do like to take that extra step. And I do recommend Malware Bytes. Later on, we'll go ahead and get into the computer, and I'll show you how to do all that. But I'll virus removal software and programs. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, everyone, like I said, we will be talking about which virus programs to use, and actually the virus programs, yes, I do use programs, which is two, is Microsoft Security Essentials and Malware Bytes. Now you're probably saying, hello everyone, welcome back to another FTI Talks Tech. I am Jason Goyette, and of course I am the owner of Future Tech Ideas. I will be talking to you today about virus programs, which one to use, which one I recommend, and also some other things about viruses and